Good evening, I'm Laura Lee. Thanks for joining us. Minnesota Power broke ground today on a $900 million project. Now, this is the facility they're building off of Morris Thomas Road in Solway Township. That's just outside of Hermantown. Minnesota Power leaders say this converter station will strengthen reliability and over time help to keep costs down for customers all across northern Minnesota. Northern News Now's Kyrie Johnson spoke with Minnesota Power officials today. Kyrie, what does this say about the new facility?
Yeah, Laura, Minnesota Power is calling this one of the biggest construction projects in the region. An overhaul of grid equipment first built nearly 50 years ago, leaving the infrastructure in desperate need of replacement.
This system was built in 1977, and so it was just time. It was time to think about what's next, and we do that on a very proactive basis to make sure that we don't have any critical outages on the system.
High voltage direct current, otherwise known as HVDC, is used to move large amounts of power long distances efficiently, and Minnesota Power says that correlates directly to what customers experience at home.
Our customers, they'll see benefits too through the means of increased reliability and resiliency as we replace the aging infrastructure with advanced technology. We've worked hard to keep the cost for our customers as low as possible, including obtaining federal and state government grants.
Currently, this power line on the hill carries North Dakota wind power 465 miles to the Northland, and this new converter station will turn it into electricity for homes and businesses across the region.
There are only a few sites in the entire continent that have this kind of technology.
But it has an ability to flow two directions, which wasn't capable in its original version. And that helps move by region power to where it's needed.
So after 14 years of planning, Minnesota Power broke ground Tuesday on Morris Thomas Road just across the street from the proposed Hermantown data center. But are they connected at all?
No. Energy infrastructure is often cited close to industry, and you can see that all across the Northland.
In the end, they say the goal is simple.
It is about making us future-proof and ready for the future to be able to serve reliably and affordably all of the customer needs in this region.
Minnesota Power staff tell me the facility is being built larger than needed, so there will still be room to grow and increase its capacity. They expect construction to continue until 2029. Live in studio, Kyrie Johnson, Northern News Now.